Hello everyone. Welcome to a new day of Bear's Book Corner. Bear and I put this book together today. It's one of the books that we really liked and used to teach actually quite a bit to our students. Cowgirl, Kate, and Coco. It's about a young girl and she has a horse and the horse talks. So it's kind of amazing. So I thought I would share that one with you today because I really like it. And, well, Bear loves it too. We actually are country people at heart. So, this is it. Chapter 1. There's a good picture of Cowgirl, Kate, and Coco. Cowgirl Kate rode her horse, Coco, out to the pasture. "It's time to herd cows," said Cowgirl Kate. "I am thirsty," said Coco. He stopped at the creek and took a drink. "Are you ready now?" asked Cowgirl Kate. "No," said Coco. "Now I am hungry." Cowgirl Kate gave him an apple. He ate it in one bite. Then he sniffed the stuffle saddlebag. Cowgirl Kate gave him another apple. He ate that in one bite too. He sniffed the saddlebag again. "You are a pig." "No," said Coco. "I'm a horse." "A cow horse?" she said. "Of course," he said. "But a cow horse herds cows." She said, "Just now I am too full." He said. Cowgirl Kate smiled. "Then I'll tell you a story. Once there was a cowgirl who needed a cow horse. She went to a ranch and saw lots and lots of horses. Then she saw a horse whose coat was the color of chocolate. His mane and his tail were the color of caramel. "Yum," said the cowgirl. "You are the colors of my favorite candy." Then the horse looked at her and he sniffed her. "Are you a real cowgirl?" he asked. "I'm a cowgirl from the boots up," she said. "Well, I'm a cow horse from the mane down," he said. "Will you work hard every day?" the cowgirl asked. The horse raised his head high. "Of course," he said. "A cow horse always does his job." "At last," said the cowgirl, "I have found my horse." "That was a good story," said Coco. He raised his head high. "And now I am ready to herd cows." Chapter 2. The Surprise. One morning, Cowgirl Kate bought a box in the barn. "What's in that box?" Coco asked. "A surprise," said Cowgirl Kate. "Sugar cookies?" he asked. "A surprise," she said. "Apple pie?" "A surprise," she said. "Give me my surprise," he said. "First, eat your oats," she said. Coco glared at the bucket. He kicked it over. Cowgirl Kate frowned. "That was your breakfast," she said. Coco snorted. "I am done with my breakfast," he said. "I want my surprise." "First, I must groom you," said Cowgirl Kate. She curried him, she brushed him, then she cleaned out his hooves. Coco stomped. "I want my surprise now." He pushed open the box. He took a big bite of the surprise. He chewed. He swallowed. "Yuck," he said. "This does not taste good at all." What do you think it was? "Of course not," said Cowgirl Kate. "It's a hat." She put the hat on Coco's head and held it up in a mirror. "Do you like it?" she asked. Coco frowned. "I only have 2 ears," he said. but this hat has 3 holes. Cowgirl Kate laughed. Next time, she said, eat your breakfast and not the surprise. Chapter 3. Counting Cows. Cowgirl Kate was counting cows. 58, 59. There sure are a lot of cows, said Coco. Shh, said Cowgirl Kate. You're messing me up. I am hungry, said Coco. You are always hungry, said Cowgirl Kate. Coco leaned down and munched some grass. Cowgirl Kate slid to the ground. I will count cows myself, she said. But she was too short. She could not see all the cows. She climbed up onto the fence, but she could still not see all the cows. She went to the tallest tree, started to climb. Up she went, higher and higher and higher. Coco galloped over. Come down, please, he cried. I don't want you to fall. Don't worry, said Cowgirl Kate. I'm a good climber. And I'm a good worrier, said Coco. Please come down. I will help you count cows. Cowgirl Kate smiled. She backed down the tree and got into her saddle. Thank you, she said. Now I can see all the cows, but I cannot remember how many cows I counted. You counted 59, said Coco, and then I counted 10 more. Cowgirl Kate stared at him. But you were eating, she said. When did you do all that counting? Coco raised his head high. I am a talented cow horse, he said. I can eat and count at the same time. Chapter 4. Bedtime in the Barn. One night, Cowgirl Kate slept in the barn. Good night, Coco, she said. She crawled into her sleeping bag and closed her eyes. Will you please fluff my straw? Coco asked. Cowgirl Kate sighed. I am very tired, she said. But she climbed out of her sleeping bag and fluffed up his straw. Then she crawled back into her sleeping bag. I am hungry, said Coco. Cowgirl Kate sighed. You are always hungry, she said. But she climbed out of her sleeping bag and gave him 3 carrots. Then crawled back into her sleeping bag. Oh, my water bin is low, said Coco. Cowgirl Kate groaned. Why didn't you tell me that before? I didn't think about it before, said Coco. First I was thinking about the straw. Then I was thinking about food. But now I'm thinking about water. You are doing too much thinking, said Cowgirl Kate. But she climbed out of her sleeping bag and filled up his water bin. Is there anything else? She asked. No, said Coco. Good, she said. Now think about sleep. Good night, Katie, said Coco. Good night, Coco, said Cowgirl Kate. The barn was cold. Cowgirl Kate pulled the sleeping bag up to her chin. The moon was bright. She pulled the sleeping bag over her eyes. An owl hooted outside. Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo! Cowgirl Kate shivered. Coco, I cannot sleep, she said. Then I will sing you a lullaby, said Coco. Rock-a-bye, cowgirl, on your cow horse. Though the wind blows, you'll never be tossed. When the dawn breaks, your cow horse will say, my hat's on, I'm ready to herd cows all day. And Cowgirl Kate smiled, snuggled close, and fell asleep. That was today's story. I hope you enjoyed it.